Hi everyone, I'm Kajal with Simply Thrive Therapeutic Associates, here to practice some mindful movement with you. Whether it's you sitting at a desk all day long, or maybe you've been running around with the kids, just to take a few minutes out of your day to focus on you, to connect with your body, connect your mind with your body, and just kind of understand where you're at in this present moment. So we're going to create some movement in our body, and as we're doing that, this is a mindful movement, so I really encourage you to just kind of explore how each position is feeling for you as you're doing it. So paying attention to your breath, observing how it feels as you breathe in and out, when you're creating movement with your hands, or you're twisting or you're turning, just to have an understanding of how that feels, and not to judge while you are doing the movement. So if you have a yoga mat, or if you don't, that's okay, your floor is perfectly fine. I just invite you to meet me at your mat. And so we're going to start with some breath work first. So asking you to join me on your mat in a seated position. We will get up in a minute. And just gently bringing your hands to your thighs and really rooting your bottom into the mat, lengthening up your spine. So kind of lift yourself up, maybe roll the shoulders back. That can be helpful sometimes. And your chin is parallel to the floor, and inviting you to gently close your eyes if you are comfortable with that. If not, that's okay. Bringing your gaze down and just like a foot ahead of you is fine. And then just drawing the attention, bringing the attention to your breath. So not trying to do anything with your breath just yet, just noticing how it feels. Noticing the coolness of the air as it enters into your body, through your nostrils, and observing the warmth of your breath as you exhale. Maybe observing, is your breath deep? Is it shallow? Noticing the pace of your breath. And as you're doing this, you might notice some thoughts entering and leaving your mind, and that's inevitable. It's going to happen. But with mindful movement, allowing yourself to let go of those thoughts, whatever they might be, about the past or what you got to do next in your day, just giving yourself permission to let those thoughts go. And now deepening the breath and making the breath a little bit longer. So I'm going to ask you to inhale, and as you inhale, we're going to count to 5, pause at the top, and then exhale the breath out of the body. Through the nose, if possible. If we're congested, you can always exhale through the mouth. So taking a deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, and exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, and exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now doing 2 of those on your own without me counting. Great job. Now bringing the hands to your sides and start creating some shoulder rolls, so lifting the shoulders up towards the ears, then the back, and back down, and bringing them in the front. So as you take a deep breath in, you're lifting your shoulders up towards your ceiling. As you exhale, you are bringing them back down. And 2 more. With your next inhale, reaching both hands up towards the ceiling and exhaling them down. Two more. One more. This time, inhale, just reach one hand up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, bend over to the other side, making sure that the entire bottom is still on your mat, so not one side of your bottom is lifted up, but both of them are staying pressed into your mat. Inhale, straightening up the body, exhale the hand down. Inhale, reach the other arm up towards the ceiling or sky, wherever you're at, and then exhale, bend to the other side. And just kind of observe where you're feeling the stretch in your body, noticing how it feels. Inhale, straighten up the body, exhale. So we're going to do a couple of those on your own. Great job. Now inviting you over to a table position. So this does require you to get on your knees. If you're comfortable with it, go right ahead. If not, you can always put a blanket or something underneath your knee to help you feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, and we're going to do some cat-cow yoga poses here. So as you inhale, you're going to lift the chin up towards the ceiling, lift the hips up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, rounding the back, pressing the navel into your spine, and then taking your chin and bringing it to your chest. Making sure that your hands are slightly apart, that the shoulder is above the elbow is above the wrist, and the knees can be hip width apart or a little bit less. And once you're in your table position, take a deep breath in, lift that chin up, lift the hips up, drop the belly down but still engaged. And then exhale, roll that spine up, press into your mat, and bring the chin to your chest. Inhale, exhale. And just doing a couple of those on your own. And then bringing yourself back to that neutral spine. And this time we're going to kind of make a snake with our body. So as the hips move over to the right side, the shoulders, the chest is going to move over to the left. And then you're going to snake it the other way. So then the hips are going to go towards the left, and then the chest and the shoulders to the right. So just creating that snake movement with your spine, kind of loosening things up. And of course, don't forget to breathe in and out. Just a couple more. And then tuck those toes in and maybe walk the hands just a little bit further in front. And then bring the hips towards the ceiling into downward dog. And then you can choose to pedal your feet here, maybe creating a little bit more stretch in your calves. And just noticing how this feels. Again, this is mindful movement. So just noticing, just taking a moment and just seeing how you are. Take a deep breath in and walk the feet to your hands and forward fold. So kind of let the head just drop and just hang there. And then as you take a deep breath in, start to slowly ragdoll. Just kind of bring yourself back into a standing position. Roll the shoulders back and exhale. Again, bringing the hands up towards the ceiling as you take a deep breath in. Exhale the arms down. And then bring the palms together and bend the knees a little bit. So kind of like a digging movement, like you're digging your hands and then reaching them up towards the ceiling, palm to palm. And then as you exhale, twist to one side. I'm going to choose my right. So if you choose your right, your left hand reaches forward, your right hand reaches back. Seeing if you can twist to the right side, but try and see if you can keep your hips still looking forward. And then bringing the hands down, and again into that kind of like that digging position. Bend the knees a little bit, take a deep breath in, reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the other side. Take a deep breath in, hands reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the other side. And just doing this on your own for a few, maybe for 2 more. And again, just kind of noticing how it feels as you bend, reach up, and twist. One more for the other side. And this time when the hands meet at the bottom, bringing them over to your chest and your knees are bent, and just pretend like you're about to sit in a chair. Take a deep breath in and then twist over to your right side. So therefore your left elbow is at the outer part of your right knee. Take a deep breath in, straighten up, still like you're about to sit in a chair. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, take a deep breath in, straighten up, and bring the hands to the side. Wonderful. So just spreading your feet apart, and the toes are facing forward. Take a deep breath in with your hands, and then exhale the hands down, bending the knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and as you exhale this time, keep the torso straightened and start bending forward, bending at the hips, and bringing yourself down into a wide forward fold. And just allowing your head to hang here for a few minutes or a few seconds. And then bring the right hand directly underneath your face. And then as you inhale, lift the other hand up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bring that hand down in front of your face, again at the bottom. And then inhale, bring the other hand up towards the ceiling. Then exhale the other hand down. And then you're going to take your feet and just kind of start bringing them closer and closer to you. Moving into a squatting position. So allowing some space between your heels, and slowly begin to bring your bottom towards the mat. Not touching the mat, but towards the mat until you're into a squatting position, taking the hands, bringing them to your heart, pressing your elbows into your knees and the knees into the elbow. Taking a deep breath here, exhale it out. Deep breath in, exhale it out. Deep breath in, exhale, and then bringing your hands to your side and helping yourself get your bottom onto the mat. And then laying down on your back. Lifting one foot up towards the ceiling as if you're about to press the ceiling up. So just like pretend that you're pressing your feet into the ceiling. And then bringing that foot down. And then the other side, taking that the next foot, pressing it into the ceiling, and then bringing the foot down. Keeping the knees bent here. Maybe bringing your heels to your hands. And having the knees facing up towards the ceiling, making sure they're not hanging outward or inward, but pretty parallel to each other. And then gently roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, and as you're taking a deep breath in, slowly begin to rise, bring the hips towards the ceiling, and then exhale the breath. And this is a bridge pose in yoga. Then take a deep breath in and slowly bring your bottom back onto your mat and exhale. We're going to do that for 2 more tries. Taking a deep breath in, bringing the hips up, exhale once you reach the top. And then taking another deep breath in and slowly bringing the bottom down and exhale. One more time. And then bringing the knees to the chest, giving yourself a big hug, and just creating some circles. So pretend that you're making circles with your knees and just giving your spine a massage on your mat. And then bringing the knees the other way, so change directions. And then laying back down, bringing your hands to your side, gently closing your eyes if you're okay with that. If not, keeping them open, the gaze in front of you, up towards your ceiling or your sky. And just noticing how your body feels in this moment, noticing if there's any change in the way you're feeling. You might have some sensations in different areas of your body that you may have not had before the start of this practice. And just simply noticing without judgment, without trying to do anything about it, just noticing anything different that you feel in this moment. And then rolling off to one side and pressing yourself up into a seated position. Hands on your thighs. Taking a deep breath in. And then exhaling it out. Another deep breath in. And then this time sigh the breath out. And there's your mindful movement practice. So you might notice, you might feel a little bit differently. Hopefully it's a good different. But it was just to create some space, create some change, and get the blood moving in different areas into your body that might felt like a little stale or stuck while you were sitting. Or maybe it felt good because you were so busy with the kids and busy with other things that you had to do that took, you got a few minutes out of your time in the day to just feel you and feel yourself in the present moment. And I will be back with some more mindful movement. See you guys next time.